to Authors and Dragons Con Digital Edition 2020. And this is our 5th anniversary live game!
Woo!
That's much better. I was so going to give you guys a lot of crap if you didn't, like, at least fake more enthusiasm than that. So, I'm John Hartness, and I'll be playing the role of Fandingo the Fantastical, Bard of all feathers, and Master of Fireballs? Master of running away? Master of shitting on Stallion of the Gods' head! In real life, I write the Black Knight Chronicles, the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter series, and the Bubba the Monster Hunter short stories and novellas, along with other things.
Hi, I'm Joseph Brazzy. I play the role of Bjorg Bjornsson, enthusiastic and violent barbarian! I was an author on the Mongoliad books. My novels Skyfarer and Dragon Road are available from Angry Robot Books. I am currently working on a novel called Punk Rock Paladin, and at some point upcoming shingle story called Neck Bromancers. And today, I am drinking at the request of the fans, my dog Scout, which is a very lovely porter.
Well, I am not Rick Gualtieri, but don't worry, he's safe.
Damn it.
You're Robert Bevin, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm the Arrow of the Gods, who's playing the Stallion of the Gods, and who knows an author who's safe, who in real life writes things such as the Tome of Bill, the False Icon series, Bill of the Dead, and the Hybrid of High Moon.
Hello, friends. My name is Robert Bevin. I play the role of Klaus Richter, currently Weasel. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of fantasy, comedy, novels, and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures. I also write a large number of the Shingles series, the books in the Shingles series. Go check them out.
Hi there, I'm Steve Weverell, and I play Brandon Thighmaster, sexually attractive monk, currently a sexually attractive puma. In real life, I write the Doomsayer Journeys with Falstaff books, as well as Shoot the Dead, Far Into the Dark, various shingles, all of which are currently on sale.
Hi, I am Drew Hayes, sexually attractive puma, currently stuck in the body of a sexually attractive human. But when not prowling the plains and murdering small prey, I like to write books such as Superpowers, NPCs, Fred the Vampire Accountant, Secondhand Curses. They're, like, mostly behind me. I think you get the gist. And then outside of that, I am the DM for the past 5 fucking years.
Eventually, they'll let him off with time served.
5 years ago today, our first episode went up. And, boy, if you were wondering if any of us expected or were briefed of this Weasel development, nope.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
What fairy tale witch did you anger, Bevin?
I've got black paint all over my fingers for making this fucking headset.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you've got black paint all over you. I thought you were going to, this is like black paint all over his fingers from this weasel's ass.
Which would have been just as expected.
Oh man, I just realized that since I'm streaming and I had my thing set to the next map, everybody got a great preview of what's around the bend. Oh man.
Everybody except those of us who aren't looking at any of the streams. So,
That's really
I've only
weird.
got one hand.
My beer kind of
Applying
vanished.
my strategy.
Oh man, so I'd like to take a moment and plug the Authors and Dragons koozies, because I just learned that if you're using a green screen, they make your beer vanish. So, what's up, Zoom people? Woo! Magic beer. And I almost dropped it.
then we'd see if it levitated, and then it really would be magic beer.
Oh, I can't give away that many secrets.
Yeah, unfortunately, he probably doesn't have a magic keyboard.
Yeah. You gotta take away the tiger butter. You gotta take the tiger butter for that.
I can't stop looking at the weasel with this.
God fucking damn it.
This has been the
Oh.
most accurate cosplay we've had so far.
So,
Yeah,
when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were on a quest to go recover more of their bodies, but rather than keep doing that, they got distracted by glowing lights in the sky. They stalked across the edge of the plains, found a crater, climbed their way up to the top, and were just preparing to look down upon...
Dun-dun-dun.
I'm going to be honest with you, John called it. John straight up called it.
Brave.
There is
Oh
just
my good
a
God.
tremendous amount of animals, and they are hanging around. They're actually, give me perceptions. Let's just go ahead and do this. You know, like it's an actual
Get into
D&D game. Oh,
Let's not get out of
excuse
hand.
me.
of course,
Oh.
Fandango. Of course.
Bendingo rolls a natural 20, baby.
Arrow of the Gods only gets an 8.
Yeah.
Brandon Thighmaster rolls a 12.
Let me see here.
Klaus Richter rolled
Bjorg.
a 17.
Once he can get his sheet out of the way. Bjorg rolls a 5.
Wow. Okay. So, how to handle this? Oh, well, Fandango, the drugs are to the west. So I'll give you that one right off the bat. You nat 20'd. I know what you're after. So this is just a party, just a full-on rockin' party. Everybody can tell that much. You all beat or met 5. Wow. Or met is right. So
Yes.
you can notice there is a band on a stage in the middle. They are playing a variety of instruments. There's like kind of magical sound waves rippling out. There's lights all over. And there's just various animals. There's more than are represented on the map, but it would have been cumbersome for y'all to move through just thickness of tokens. So it's a bumpin' scene. And there's only more coming. Like, night has just started. So
Are
that
they
is
playing
what.
godly hymns?
With an 8, you are not able to tell. But we are
Probably
moving up to
just as
our
well.
10 pluses with our Brandon and our Klaus and, of course, our Fandango. So y'all will get more of a layout of the general space of everything. So there is a series of tents over to the west. And there's kind of like some fog and some smoke drifting out. And again, Fandango, that's where the drugs are. It wasn't a hard DC by any means. It's kind of music festival rules, but that's where that is. There is a dance floor to the back. It's a little too densely packed for y'all to make out many details, but there's like flashing kind of strobe lights along the edges, and there's a bunch of people moving. And there is a bar over in this little area. And there's bar. You see some animals eating, and then some drinking. That's pretty much what y'all get. Klaus, you get to see a little bit better, so you can notice that there are a group of crows just all like slamming down shots one after another, and just kind of like go 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 go.
They are murdering that booze.
There we go. And more importantly, you notice there's a bunch of weasels over having like a dining thing. So with the 17, you'll definitely get that. And so Fandango, you get all of that. You can see sort of where the crowds are. You can notice the various little animals wandering about. And you can fully appreciate the band, which I guess I thought it would be a little longer until we had someone roll this, but give me just one moment here, and I will prepare for the intro. And that right there, the fact that I turned off my camera should just terrify each and every one of you to your cores.
Oh dear.
Oh man.
This is exciting.
Y'all, Drew's getting naked.
Concern.
Well,
If you didn't think this was the NSFW,
End stream.
YouTube
End stream.
Oh, do I need to take my shirt off?
This is also so you don't
I
have to
mean,
see
what
how
do
much
you do at a
clicking
rave?
around I'm have to doing.
True.
All right. I actually had to do a lot of clicking them over to token layers because I don't remember their names.
Yes.
You have my curiosity. I don't know if I can take the tension. This is
This is the dead air we would normally edit out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everyone's like,
Yeah.
can we get unedited episodes? And it's like, well,
Yeah.
do you want
We're like,
a bunch
yeah,
of us?
We
watch
gotta
a
make
live
sure
one. We
you
dare ya.
appreciate them.
See, I get wrapped up in the moment, so I'm not vamping here. I am just as excited to see what Drew comes
What's
up
up,
with as Logan's.
everybody?
Hey,
I am Electric Bat, and these are the Rock Turtles. Down. On the horn, we got Howlin' Rolf, and he points to the wolf playing the bagpipes. Banging away on drums, it's Mr. Hoom. And that, of course, that is the owl with the drums. My main man playing the bass harp, it's Lowdown Clyde. Points to a spider who has a harp with a series of spider strings. It's kind of bum 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 ba-dum. And of course, blowing away on the pure horn, it's Mr. Cheeks. And he points to a mouse with a very large horn strapped to him. And they just begin to rock out full-on style. Welcome to the night party!
Mr. Cheeks. It's adorable.
Don't eat the horn player, Brandon.
Oh.
Or at
You know-
least ask permission first.
And at this point, you all can roll initiatives. And I'm also going to have to take these sunglasses off because I can't see the screen.
Amateur. Take the perception -1, man. It's worth it.
I have so many ridiculous sunglasses that I really looked them over. I'm like, what would Electric Bat wear?
You guys completely forgot to click on your tokens, didn't you?
1000%.
Oh,
Yep.
Stallion
Jordan
of the
rolled a
God.
14.
Stallion of the Gods rolls a 24.
Fendingo rolls an 11.
Do
Brandon
any of
Firemancer
y'all
rolls a
want
14.
to try clicking on your token? Thank you, Stallion and Brandon.
There you go.
Okay. Then Fendingo rolls a nat 20.
Yeah. I had to sacrifice my
Oh, let me
nat
get the
20.
sheet open again.
Why is an
Just
owl
clicked on my
playing
token.
drums?
I gotta win.
What is it
that's-
about an owl that makes a big drummer?
Did the name Mr. Whom not make you think he's all about the mystery? You're asking questions, aren't you?
There you go. All right.
Wow.
Bjorg once again rolls a 14.
It's terrifyingly consistent.
Yeah. All right.
Steady.
Klaus Richter rolls a 10.
Nice. And since someone asked, I guess we'll roll an initiative for Gordon. Gordon is only kind of
Now see.
technically here.
I'll see a gorilla on the drums. That makes sense. That's established.
The spider on the drums would have made sense.
No, bass playing spider. That does make sense. Spider's very bass.
All of this work into designing a wacky animal band in which nothing but judgment.
Look, I appreciate the sentiment. I just,
Oh no, I'm at the top initiative. Judgment is coming.
Yeah, Stallion of the God.
Oh shit.
You have arrived at a party. Oh,
Time to fuck it up.
It looks like
Yeah.
a kind of a. Let's. I
I'm
detect
so
evil.
sorry. One thing, Fendingo, with a nat 20, you also noticed the pit directly below you. And I guess with a deep enough one, you can look in and see that there is just a ton of earthworms moshing out down there.
That
It's
sounds
a mosh
horrifying.
pit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not an earthworm, sure, but they're having a great time.
It's a worm pit.
Yeah, it's a worm pit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now go ahead, Stallion of the God.
I detect evil.
You're such a fucking narc.
I believe that's what. That gives you undead, outsiders. Yep. That happened on the wrong screen.
It's all right, we're not paying attention. We'll be fine.
All right, let's see. Detect evil, aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. Oh man, you've really put me into an existential crisis on how some of this works. I'm going to say that you do not detect any. Some of these creatures
were already in an
were
existential crisis.
Yeah, but they have
Right.
they are not like halfway between forms like you guys. They have fully made the jump to animals, so they do not.
That tells
register.
me that they're doing. That tells me they're doing a good job of hiding their evil, because obviously this music would not be listened to by decent people. So I will start galloping toward the stage.
Oh my god.
All right.
We've been waiting 5 years for me to fucking fireball Silas.
If you're going down the crater, I'm going to need a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Because that is a very steep slope. And it is about
This is gonna
30
be
feet
great.
down.
All right.
Always
Again,
wanted
it
to
is,
see
it is a
horse
crater,
car.
so
Natural
Oh,
20.
Christ.
you're great, man. Yeah, you don't miss a
God.
beat.
No.
I'm doing a horse superhero landing with this one.
Are you jumping or are you crossing the
I'm
30 feet down?
I'm galloping. I got a natural 20, so I can make this look good.
Yeah, that's fine. If you jump, that's falling damage. Doesn't matter what you roll. All right.
Galloping
just
down.
remember, you have to spend the 30 feet to get down the slope.
Okay. And where does that start? About here?
I'd start you all at the lip of the slope. So just 30
Okay.
feet for these first two squares, and then you can go forward normally.
Right. So then that would probably be about here then.
Sure.
Hold on. Actually, I completely forgot if detecting evil was a action or a bonus action.
Ooh. I still have it pulled up, and it's one action. So that's all you move is all you got.
Those fuckers are lucky. All right.
Oh. Okay, that is Stallion of the Gods. Fendingo. John,
Stop.
are you muted?
Stop.
Oh. There we go.
Stop Stallion from doing something stupid. Go sit in with the house band. Find the drugs. Yeah. Headed for the drugs.
I guess
It's
slope
consistent.
doesn't really matter as you fly, but just be aware you do have to account for the 30 feet of movement down into the ground floor.
All right. Yeah, my full movement is 120 feet if I take my move and my action to move. So
All right.
I'll fly down to here, look around, and try to see who's holding.
All right. You can float down. We'll give you a perception to take that in more specifically in the next round. For now, Brendan Thighmaster, what shall you do?
Right. I don't know. I mean, the dance floor's crowded, and I don't want people near me. I guess another good place to be seen is the bar. Maybe I can spy out some podium space from there. But what I really want to get away from is this massive pit filled with worms. So I'm going to move over here and then try to slide down. Do you need an acrobatics for that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, let's see what we got. 22 acrobatics.
That is perfectly fine. Yeah, you don't miss a beat. You can move down the slope as normal.
It's
Okay.
fine, but it's not spectacular.
Oh, fine. As long as I'm not in a pit filled with earthworms, I'm doing okay.
It's like, this is a good day. It's a good day.
I've seen what a bad roll looks like, and I want no part of it. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Bjorg, you are up.
All right, so Bjorg now has an important choice to make. Go to the bar and get hammered, go to the drugs and get his mind altered and possibly have a religious experience. And I'm going to flip a D2 for that.
I love it. Yes.
All right, Bjorg is going to the drugs. So following Fandango.
Come on, bro.
LSD and religious experience it is.
Acrobatics to go down the slope.
I
And
got
remember,
4.
it's 30 feet of movement.
All right, so let me do that. My sheet is on a little bit of a delay here, so hold on a sec.
That's probably as much as I can do with that without a copyright strike.
Bjorg rolls a 9 acrobatics.
Roll me a dex save.
All right. Right after I
One
close my
pit,
sheet.
one pit, one pit.
No. I want drugs, not worms.
When pigs fly.
You're just going right to the bad trip. Just straight in.
Yep.
That's an
Definitely-
8 on the deck save.
Definitely a trip.
The good news is I wasn't making you roll to go into the pit. You slipped on the way down, and you're taking a d6 of damage. 1.
All right.
You take 1 as you kind of tumble down and land, so you'll have to spend half your movement to get back up.
And this little piggy
All
cried,
right,
wee, wee,
that's fine.
wee, all the way home.
Shut the fuck up, pig noises.
All right, and now you've got however much movement you have left for your double action.
That's hold on a second. Let me look at the map here. I'm trying to see it clearly. I can't see Fandango's token. Oh, he went a lot further.
Yeah,
I think I
fly,
can get
babe.
another 10 feet. So there we go.
Yeah, and don't forget you have your extra boar or your extra barbarian speeds.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hold on. Can I just do it? Can I do a double move action to get there? Because I'm
Yeah,
taking
you
any
still
other
have your
actions.
action left, so you've only moved and
All right, so yeah,
uh,
taking double
yeah.
movement to get to those sweet booger sugar.
yeah, because even with the half to get back up on that second one, you are a fast little dude. All right,
Quick little piggy.
here goes Gordon. Let's see how this goes. Hey, he 10, so he just has to move at half speed. So he will get to the ground and then stay out of the way because we don't need him because we have a full cast. All right, Klaus.
Klaus would like to go onto the dance floor and seek out a lady weasel.
You admitting the
Here
weasel
go.
dining experience?
What?
There's a weasel.
There's 5
dining-
weasels there. You could all like form a giant circle sucking each other's dicks.
I'm looking at a
I don't-
weasel dining
Not a
party.
weasel with a dick.
I will shout up to Klaus. Hey Klaus, there's loads of weasels having dinner here. It's very whimsical.
It is. One of them has a tea
Oh my
set.
God.
It's adorable.
They're having fucking
God damn it.
entrees, and one of them's wearing a monocle.
I mean,
Well,
maybe it's
not
better
that
for
one.
them if Klaus doesn't come over. Let's be real.
Hey baby, is your name Planters? Because I've got some nuts.
Oh, Lord. All right, so Klaus, you
Still
wanted to head
working
toward
on
the
my
drug
approach.
tents?
I just,
Yes,
I guess
Bjorg's
if
heading
that's,
to the
where
drug
the, if that's where the weasels are hanging out.
So there's two sets of weasels. There's one weasel over there in the drug tent, and there's 5 weasels over to the east having a dinner and talking together.
Oh. Can I tell male or female from here?
You cannot. You did not
All right.
do that good on your spot check.
All right. Well, I got a better feeling about the lone weasel on drugs.
All right. That's horrifying, but take your move.
Wow! Fuck! I need
Roll
more
me an
drink.
acrobatics check.
Okay, Buffalo Bill.
Oh god damn.
I need a spare weasel skin. What if I shed this one?
All right. Acrobatics. Klaus Richter rolls a 20.
All right, you get down with no problem. Just remember to deduct your movement. 30 feet to the bottom.
All right. And all right, so that's 30, and then I guess since I'm not doing an action, I can do another move.
You
Is that
absolutely
how it
can.
works?
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay!
All right. Stallion of the Gods. There's a party. You're a horse. I assume there's a poop joke coming.
Rock and roll is the gateway to the devil.
Damn straight.
So, Arrow of the Gods is galloping up to the stage. And
All right.
assuming
no,
no...
to that point right there,
Yep.
go ahead and roll me a... After this one, we'll make it Constitution save.
Okay, it's coming at +3. 16.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're definitely getting half for this. All right, you take 5 damage as you are smacked backward. Go ahead and give me a strength save as well. And go ahead and give yourself advantage because you're a quadruped. And this is about pushing you back.
All right.
You can lead a horse to the dance floor, but you can't make him funk.
25.
Oh, yeah. So you get pushed back only 5 feet as you race up and you get hit back by a literal just wave of sound. It's basically a wall of force, except it's a wall of rock force.
Okay,
And
so
you hear...
they just attacked me.
No, you hear Electric Bat go, "Oh, you gotta watch out! These amazing sounds are dangerous with power, baby! If you're not careful, it'll knock you back. We recommend shaking on the dance floor where it's nice and safe. Go get yourself a drink on the band. Electric Bat and the Rock Turtles coming at you with another set."
Fire
Hey,
at the
horse
bat.
guy, they just attacked you.
That's pretty much what I'm going with. Fire on the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
All right, make an attack roll.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
22.
this was a nice party while it lasted.
Your
Oh,
horse
fuck.
bolt will not engage.
Ah, they've got an anti-asshole barrier somewhere.
But they let the rest of us. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So you click and you try to engage your horse bolt crossbow system, and nothing happens.
Looking around for Cloak Boy, because this is the second time we've been at a party
Yep.
where we weren't allowed to hurt anybody.
Is the announcer
Somebody
inside that?
By the announcer,
That's,
you mean Electric Bat?
That's the one who's been
Say his
announcing?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the front man.
Yeah.
He's been pretty loud about who he is.
Yeah. I mean, I put the sunglasses on again and everything, man.
He's not been shy about his stage persona.
He embraces it wholeheartedly. I respect that.
Just in case there was a misfire, try doing it again.
All right. You attempt again. You can roll if you would like, but the mechanism, there's not a click, not a whinny, not a whimper. It's just, it refuses to engage.
This
That is-
begs the question of how often people try to kill these bats.
Also, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have just been using the technology that they gave you.
That's a question that's obviously being posed by somebody who's never played a dive bar.
Yeah. Like, this is a very much a Blues Brothers style wire fence.
Yeah,
Look
it's
it
the-
down.
Oh, I was
The
thinking it was like
equivalent
the
of the chicken
first
mash.
joint in Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Oh dear
All right,
God.
and that was a move on
Some
both of your
magical
attacks.
Patrick
So-
Swayze appears before you.
Yep.
Fendingo, you are up.
All right, let's look for some drugs.
All
Hey,
righty,
guys.
man. Who do you want to talk to?
Who do I see?
Roll me a perception.
Do I get advantage because I'm a bard because I'm a musician looking for drugs?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so. That
16.
makes sense.
Sure, why not?
All right, with a
we go.
16, you land and you see a pretty chill scene. There's people kind of wandering in and out of the tents, and by people, I of course mean animals that are also sentient beings. It's a complex thing that you're slowly getting used to. As the so various creatures, they're all kind of got the slack-jawed, relaxed, happy gaze of people who've been having a good time. The air smells of a distinct odor, and directly in front of you, I believe we have a small that's either a cat. Yeah, there's a cat in front of you that is just kind of lying and just sort of licking this small little mound of what might be catnip, but might be catnip plus, if you know what I mean.
The old
All right,
Bolivian
talk to the
cat.
cat. Sup, bud? Is that the good catnip, or is that just regular catnip?
Schrodinger's catnip.
It's the it's the
Sweet. Can I
so
have some? You gonna share?
it's open, man, but you are a bird. You're a
You.
bird.
All right.
It's got you on that one, man.
And Flying John has the bird stuff, man, like different physiologies and the way they interact with the oh man.
Right.
Hey, what's up?
So, how's it going, man? I'm looking for Flying John. Can you,
He pointed to the bird that's 2 squares over.
all right. I'll go talk to.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to Flying John.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey. So,
Hey.
just looking for some party fuel. Looking for some
Ooh,
party
hey.
favors.
Hey, you looking to go up, down, outer space?
Sideways.
Sideways.
100% sideways. Corkscrew. Even.
I love it. What you got? How many gizzards we talking?
What type of gizzard and who do I need to kill to get it?
I mean, it's a barter economy. You know, we like the foods and the deliciousness and the whatnot. And you know, if you've
How do you
happened to
feel
have
about
some,
eating weasel?
not great. I mean, my buddy's right over there.
Not that weasel.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you this one, Fandango. Roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah. That's giving me one?
It's giving you something.
Yeah, that's a 6.
All right.
Not much.
Something in your head says, boy, I do feel like there is some version of me that has access to probably a shitload of food. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to Brandon Thighmaster.
Okay. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of space to not be crowded and yet be seen. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get to the bar. I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm just going to set myself up at the bar, look good, and wait for someone to buy me a drink.
All right. Well, since you have settled up at the bar, an octopus with a kind of glowing collar around the back of its neck kind of undulates over. Hi there. What can I get you?
Now that's a drummer. Say there, octopus. Wait a minute. How are you not in the water? What's going on here?
Oh, that's the special enchanted breathing collar. Helps me get to walk around on land. We love the night party, but it's, they can't hold it in the ocean every time.
Brandon looks wistfully into the distance and says, if I was a human, I would have just punched you to get that information. He says, so what have you got? And how do I pay for it? By looking good? I hope it's by looking good.
Well, there's all sorts of little ways. I mean, we do have prizes for people who win the dance contests and whatnot. And, of course, if you have
Stop right there, Octopus. Stop right there. I'm going to go win your dance competition. For I am Brandon Thighmaster, and I will not be limited by this cat body. Point me in the direction.
One of his many tentacles points you toward the dance floor, which we can close your turn with a perception check if you would like.
Okie doke.
This does, however, mean that Steve is going to have to do the electric slot at some point during this episode.
I already did it.
All right.
Well, Brandon Thighmaster rolls a 7.
The bright lights of the dance floor, it's just too hard to see in there. The only person who's managed to tell that there were people on it was Fandango with that natural 20. So you can see that there's movement, but it's too bright. The lights that are shining in sort of make it its own little space.
I will not be denied.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That is your turn, Bjorg.
All right, Bjorg is going up to the drug area and looking around for someone to talk to.
Roll me a perception.
Ready to roll anything?
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
God, this really feels like a narc trying to buy drugs. Good evening, children. Might I share in your marijuana?
I would like to have some of that sweet, sweet booger sugar, as you call it.
Ask me if I'm a police officer.
Pardon me, do you have any... Do you have any Colombian baby powder? All right, so Bjorg rolled a 19 perception.
Oh, yeah, okay. You get the same as John. Clearly a drug den. People are moving in and out in their various animal forms. Fandango's over there talking to an owl. There's a cat with like a little ball. And then there's a weasel sort of like sitting with his back to some barrels near the edge of that other tent.
His back? Shit.
Bjorg will go to the cat.
All right. You walk up on the cat with its ball of catnip plus. Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
I would like to drink. I would like to have something mind-altering.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, give me your
Yeah.
LDS.
What do you have in the way of barter? Bjorn,
I have,
you can also
what
give
do
me
you
an
want?
intelligence check.
All right. Let's
We like food.
get that sheet open.
And food. And yeah, we're pretty hungry.
That is a 6 intelligence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh dear.
Exact same thing. You're like, oh man, I feel like I do have access to a shitload of food, don't I? And
So
I guess that's all I can give you, but you have your own action and turn left because you've only just started talking. So I just wanted to give you that chance. If you can figure it out.
I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about the food that he's got in his human form.
Hey, there we go. Human forms with bags of holding.
Bjorg will transform into a human.
All right.
I have food.
Okay. You have 1 minute You might want to start unloading shit out of that bag. All right, you got 1 minute. You transform as an action. I'll let you burn the rest of your move to get one out. What the hell? We'll have fun with it.
Yep, getting the food out.
What do you have in there? Now, this is a time when inventory management is really going to pay off. Who kept track of their rations and shit?
Not me.
All dying.
Let's see here. All right, hold on.
Actually, why don't we let Georg look over his character sheet?
The last time
you know what? You know what? I've got.
When the octopus
I did keep track.
Oh, awesome!
I did keep track. So he's gonna. I've got a day's worth of rations. How will that do you?
Okay, yeah. For a human-sized day of rations is going to be a pretty fair amount of food for creatures of this size.
A cat.
All right. So yeah, the cat will look up and say,
"What can I get that will fuck me up for this?" Oh shit! He's pulled the food out. He's gonna transform back into boar.
We will get to that on your next turn.
Damn it,
Klaus! No, you made the right call. You just can't talk to animals outside of animal form.
Right,
that was still going to get you some good drugs. That was the right move. All right, Klaus is running in. Do you have enough left over for an action?
Klaus going into. Yeah.
All right.
I just want to check out this weasel. Can I? I don't even know about weasel anatomy. Can I tell right off the bat if this is a man or a woman weasel?
Roll me a perception.
Try looking at the dick.
All right. This is dick sticking out.
Wow.
I mean, if you get a nat 20, probably. We'll see.
I mean, we already know yours is.
Yeah.
Perception. Klaus rolls an 11.
Yeah, you're not enough of a weasel specialist, nor is this weasel displaying the goods, so to speak. So, no clue on that one.
Looks like you're going to have to charm him, Bevin.
Investigate. Wow. Hey there, weasel. Friend?
Hey, what's up? What you looking for? What you need?
Not you. All right, I'm gonna.
Wow.
Go. All right. Where was that weasel dinner party?
Wow.
Oh boy. To the southeast of you at this point, but you'll have to go around the stage unless you want to get smacked back.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I see it. I'll do that on my next turn. Okay.
Stallion of the Gods.
All right. Rock and roll is nothing but lies, so I'm going to cast Zone of Truth on the stage.
Wow.
That is the ultimate killjoy.
I don't know. A Zone of Truth on a bunch of rockers could get at some pretty spicy secrets.
Mm.
Let's see.
Get a bit grunge.
Okay.
I think that's how like every band in the world broke up.
You cast it, and you have cast it. That's all you know. The song they are singing about the joy of flying through the night and making up songs to electric neon continues unabated. So, at the very least, you would assume they are telling the truth about how much they enjoy it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sure they'll drop their guard eventually. In the meantime, I'm going to stomp over to the table of weasels.
All right. That's
Gotta kill Klaus's joy.
I don't think zone is a bonus, so yeah, that's an action, and then
Fuck
you're
away from there. She's mine, goddammit.
Presumably she is
Wow.
Oh, just terrible. All right, so I think that's unless you have more movement, you can't be on top of them, Stallion of the Gods.
Oh, yes, I can.
That's an attack roll, and you're out of actions.
Oh, fuck, fine.
I might be able to.
You're going to try your damnedest.
God
All right.
damn it!
Fendingo, you noticed that Bjorg transformed into a human, dug through his bag, and yanked out rations to trade to a cat. I'll give you that. It's right there. And Bjorg is not quiet.
No.
Nope. Russell. Food!
So, hey, Mr. Owl. I can, like, magically become a half-elf and make a bunch of food appear. So, how much hallucinogenic substance can I get for enough food to fuel a full-sized half-elf for a day?
Flying John rubs his wings together.
How many licks does it take?
How long does that food last? That magic food goes away sometimes. How long does that food last?
Nah, bruh. This is the good stuff. It's solid magic food. And it's not like that the food is magic. The food is normal food. But I got this magic aura that can turn me into a half-elf. It's cool. It's cool.
All right. Yeah. If you can provide that much food, I can make sure you touch the sky, if you know what I mean.
You got anything that would help my formerly pig-shaped brother over there?
No. Man, that's all mammal. Mammal, man. We're birds. Gotta work with the bird stuff.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to transform into my half-elven form.
And with a mighty flash and a bang, Fendingo appears. And I let Bjorg grab one out of his bag, so I'll let you do the same. So you can grab one item just because it's part of the transformation.
Okay. I have like 2 weeks worth of rations, so I'll take a day's worth of rations out.
All right. That is your turn. Brandon Thighmaster.
Okay. Brandon Thighmaster will bound in a determinedly straight line towards the dance floor.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception as I go grab some creatures to reveal.
Ooh. Okay, perception. God. Brandon Thighmaster rolls an 18 perception.
Okay. You roll up on a dance battle. There are more, again, on the dance floor, but it's hard to do it with crowded tokens, so we're just going to look at it like this. There is a gigantic, like, dog-sized bee, like not a normal bee, dog-sized, flying through the air, wearing the bow tie and everything. And he kind of dips and soars and whips around and says, welcome to another round of the dance. With us today is the dance, backed up by Ant Resolution, going up against Whisker Steps, backed up by Rat King of Dance. And you can see a giant ant and a giant rat person, and then a bunch of ants and a bunch of rats that are their backup dancers.
Oh, they're all quite disgusting and yet making me hungry.
And as you watch, they begin to engage in a choreographed, stylized dance routine against one another. You can jump onto the dance floor or wait and see how this resolves. Or, I don't know, try to kill them. It's up to you.
I'm not that hungry yet. I don't know. I guess I'll see how this. I want to see what the rules to the game are. so I can win them and beat them. I will shout up to the B-Man, "Hey, B-Man, how do I get in on this and win?"
He zips down. Oh, you just gotta dance! You see, everybody can dance and try to win. If you win in the solo, you'll win yourself some free drinks or a small prize. If you win as a group, brings you up for the big prize of the night.
Yeah, my friends aren't cool. I'll go for the solo.
All right. As soon as this round finishes, you're free to challenge whoever you like. That's willing to dance,
Brandon.
obviously. Yeah.
Brandon will pace and look for the weakest opponent.
All right. You watch them square off, and we'll just do a D20 versus a D20 since it all washes out. Wow, why did I have the ability to do this? What am I doing? All right, the ants get an 8, and the rats get a 12. So it is not a great dance contest by any means. There's definitely some mistakes made, but ultimately the rats hold it together, and they nail their big finish with the big rat holding all the others in an arc over his head like a circle, and then they all collapse down into a pile laughing. It's a very, very sweet moment. Moving on.
That's very sweet.
Bjork.
Very sweet, delicious moment.
Yeah.
Now
Delicious,
having
tasty
transformed
moment.
back into a boar.
All right, you want to
Now having transformed back into a...
Alright.
Yeah.
Transform back. Poof. You
I
may
would
do that
like
again
to
after
have...
a short rest.
What will this, what will these rations get me? How much can I get fucked up for these?
For this. That was weird trick by the... You know what, yeah. For this high quality... And he's just eating already. For this high quality, you can basically get whatever you need, man. Like, you tell me how... Yeah. Do you want to get? just fucking into it. God, that fucking...
I want to get fucked up sideways and see time.
Kind of...
I want to be able to taste sound.
Alright. He takes the catnip plus ball that he's been licking on, kind of holds it, and he bashes it down twice. And on the third time it cracks open. And from within, he pulls a small piece of what almost looks like golden sugar crystal. And he just hands it up, and he basically puts out his tongue as if to show you, stick out your tongue. You stick out your tongue?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You take the drugs.
Yeah.
We will come back to you next round. Klaus. Bjorg's pupils are his entire eye at this point. Do boars have pupils?
I don't know. I'm going to find out now.
Akuma Matata.
When I was a young warthog!
All right, Klaus, what's up?
All right, I'm just going to use 2 moves and go over to the other weasel table.
All right.
Go around the thing. And scoot over. Sorry, I'm doing this left-handed. Oh, I can get right there. Oh, shit. Silas is in the fucking way.
Arrow of the gods. Silas is safe.
Fucking asshole. All right. All right, I moved there. That's all I got.
Just give him
All
a
right.
look.
Oh,
Stallion of the
unless-
God help us all.
Okay.
Sorry,
Since
what were
I'm
you
not
saying? Bevin?
No, I was just saying, if if a perception check was free, I'd like to see if I could tell males from females. But otherwise,
Y'all are
I
out
could
of
do it
combat.
next
I've been
time.
doling those out pretty free. You can end your turn with a perception check.
Sweet. All right. Klaus rolls a 15.
Ooh. I dropped my beer.
Spicy.
Oh no!
All right.
So much weasel dick. You dropped your
Weasel
beer.
Biddies.
I guess roll a perception, or not a perception. Roll a percentage die. Yeah. I knew you rolled
Okay.
a percentage, not perception. D100.
Yeah. Am I choosing any range or just rolling it?
No, I'm just sort of seeing what the odds are that there would be a female weasel among this group.
All right. Well, I rolled a 12.
Okay, with a 15, you do not discern any female weasels among the group.
Do I discern that there are none, or do I just can't tell?
You discern that you cannot discern if there are female weasels among the group. If they
All
are there, you cannot tell.
Some weasel sausage pie.
Now then,
Roll some different dice next time.
Stallion of the Gods, how are you going to ruin this?
All right. Well, I'm on a mission from the gods, so I'm really not in the mood for Klaus to fuck it up. So, how about grabbing him in my teeth and flinging him over my shoulder into the worm pit?
Oh, you son of a bitch, you're going to make me look up grapple. All right, let's do this.
How about not?
I'm working here, and you're just going to fuck it up by flashing your dick.
No.
He's
You were
got
going
you
to
there,
fuck
man.
up my dick flashing.
Exactly. I'm going to fuck up your dick flashing.
We'll see how the grapple roll goes, man. Maybe you can throw him into the worm pit.
With your dick.
Brilliant.
Okay,
It's
let's
very
see.
unlikely.
If
This is
anything was going
definitely
to
a part
impress,
we would normally
should
cut
be the-
out. All right, you can use the attack action to make a special
You wanted
melee
it,
attack.
audience.
All right. Can be within your reach. He is within your reach. Free hand. Well, we'll use your mouth for that one. That's fair. You try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. So you need to make a athletics. And Klaus, you can roll an acrobatics or an athletics.
I choose an acrobatics.
Weasel versus horse. This is what people tuned in to see.
At the last second, I just realized I don't want Klaus in my mouth.
Yeah, you try to chomp down,
I
but
rolled a 26.
yeah, Klaus dodges that shit. Your horse teeth click down on air as you are, in all fairness, trying to sneak up on a rogue.
You go to bite him, and a cloud of smell
Bro!
just hits you in the face.
Now, with that said, if you're using the attack... Okay, no, so yeah, this wouldn't be the thing that triggers your multiple attacks, so I think you only get one.
Well, I guess technically I run 20 feet and then come back.
But you
And
still
put
burn your
Klaus in your
action
mouth.
for that. But yeah, move.
No, that's okay. I will ignore him, realizing that I probably dodged a bullet by keeping him out of my mouth,
Yeah,
and turn to
honestly,
the other. Yeah.
Sensible.
Use your
sensible.
move, asshole.
Instead, I will turn toward the other weasels, and I will tell them, I will tell them, depart from this place of evil, or else.
Hey, what's up? You got a problem, motherfucker? What's up? What's up? You got a problem? You got a problem, motherfucker? Let's go. And they are all just big up, flexing their chests, bashing their little paws together.
Ah.
All right, it's weasel stomping day.
You're gonna. I don't know, man. What's this, like 5 weasels versus horse? I'd pay to see that in real life.
This is like that eternal question. Do you want 1 weasel-sized horse or 100 horse-sized weasels? Or
Stallion of the Gods, you notice the one that is slightly apart kind of raise his paws and the other's quiet and go, hey, if we have a problem, we settle it. like the champions we are, on the dance floor.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
And he looks, you stare out, he just kind of does this with his little paws and points like the looking you right in. It's like, yeah, calling you out.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
stomp
Dingo.
the fuck out of this thing.
Side story. I'm gonna turn back into a bird and get fucked up.
All right, you use your action to transform back into a bird. Flying John keeps his word. He scratches at the dirt and pulls forth a golden seed and kind of basically just tries to put it in your mouth. You're both birds. You can intuit this.
I'm in.
All
Let's
right.
go.
You accept it, and we will come back to you next round.
Do I have any
He's
movement
baby
left?
birding you.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to end up getting schooled in the moonwalk by a bunch of motherfucking weasels. I just want to go over and, like, sit on Bjork's back while we both start to trip.
All right, Brandon. The last dance floor battle has come to an end. You are free to challenge someone if you would like.
I'm just going to go to the center and let my very presence challenge everyone.
Well, then that is going to be a performance check.
Oh, performance. I was hoping that I could go for acrobatics. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Somebody
It's not a skill that gets a
not
lot
yet-
of use, but every now and then.
Says who?
somebody who's not yet used to his puma body, trying to show off where he assumes the abs on a puma is. Okay, performance. Now, you know what? As a monk of the Temple of the Many Fists, I have an ability. I don't know if it translates.
Let's hear it.
Actually, it won't translate because it's
Oh.
the oil master ability.
Ah,
If I had something that I could use as oil,
you mean like
just
worm
don't know.
slime?
oh,
Oh my god.
well,
Oh my god.
we'll put a pin
No.
in it. 'Cause it might
Yeah.
be necessary. In order to me to whatever pumas have instead of abs. All right, let's find out. Performance check. And Thighmaster rolls a 10.
You do all right. You are doing good. You haven't
Just
challenged
does that
anyone, so there's no like squaring
cat
off.
thing.
But you're, yeah.
They're twerking and you're doing the Macarena.
He
So
finds
you're-
out the limitations of the cat dance.
But very, very fine. No one thinks you're strange for being on the dance floor. You're holding your own.
Totally average.
It's not
All
good
right.
enough.
Bjorg, you have slipped beyond the time space and entered the land of the does not. You are in the mindscape, man.
Oh.
All right. I first off need a wisdom check as you cross a golden glass bridge over an infinite sea of churning darkness.
Ancestors.
I would beat a 12 if I were you.
All right. All right. Let's have that wisdom check. And that is a 13.
All right. As you walk, a section begins to splinter and crack, and you race ahead, wisely realizing that it's going to fracture. You are just quick enough to make it to a stone plateau as the glass shatters and falls into the churning sea where horrible shapes gobble it away. And as you stand there, there are many paths, so I need a survival to see how well you are
All
navigating
right.
the place with no navigation.
There's a 17 survival.
All right.
Ancestor!
You choose the path of swords and bones, recognizing it as the path of experience, not pain, as some would misinterpret. You lead forward into a new phase of the nightscape. All right, Gordon, you're there. Klaus!
All right. Well, all of these fucking weasels sound like Drew, so that's not good.
That's technically true of every NPC.
I'm gonna ask, hey, weasel friends. I've noticed this is a bit of a sausage party. Do you guys know where I could maybe find a lady weasel roaming about?
They kind of look at you, and then they're like, "Oh man, it's early, man. You know, the party gets going a little later on. But if you want to go meet some nice fellow ladies and whatnot, you need to head over to the burrows. That's where all of us burrowing folks hang out.
Where are the burrows?
It's off to the side of the plains. It's a nice little area.
All right, is that like not on this map?
No. This is their neighborhood on the island.
Oh,
It
man,
would be
I just
it would
want-
be a journey.
All right, thanks for nothing. I'm gonna go take some drugs and maybe one of you guys will be passable or something. All right.
Wow! Oh, god damn it!
All right, there for everybody playing the
there's that
drinking
beer.
game. Yeah, Stallion of the Gods, you've been challenged.
The one who was giving me lip, I swished my tail in his face.
All right, roll me an attack.
16.
All right,
shit.
he narrowly dodges. He just kind of whips back and says, "That's an okay move, okay, but okay's not going to win it on that dance floor against this crew. You better bring your best."
Dancing to this is evil. And thus, if you admit that you dance to this, you admit to being evil.
I guess I'd say that too if I couldn't dance to this. And all of the other weasels laugh and cheer him.
I think I'm going to take my 20 feet away and then 20 feet back charge and stomp the shit out of this little fuck.
All right.
Well, we're getting kicked out of this party.
Yeah, I was like, boy, y'all are going to run up against time. No, you're not.
All right.
Okay.
20 feet back, then turn.
What? I guess roll an attack for that.
Sure. 24.
Ooh, okay. You will catch, I guess, the first one. It's not an
The one that
AoE.
was whatever one that was mouthing off.
Oh, that would be this one.
Oh, fine.
All right. Roll damage.
I believe this also knocks them to the ground. Hold on. Special trampling. Yep. He has to succeed on his DC 14 strength or be knocked prone.
Okay. DC 14, so it's going to be a D20.
What's the difference between a weasel on all 4 feet and a weasel that's prone? Like an
Good
inch?
point. Though.
Yeah, I know.
They're
That is a
basically
very good
cubes.
point.
Hang on. Sorry, I did that
It's
wrong.
like
I
knocking
did
a
20
snake
plus 1, not a
below.
D20 plus 1. There we go. Oh, 16.
All right.
All right. So
Stomp
he,
him for 6 points.
you stomp him for 6 points, and you hear the rest of the table start yelling very loudly for someone.
Oh, god damn it.
Fendingo!
Wait.
Damn it!
Oh, I'm glad I
Wait,
fucked
I
up.
don't care. I'm
But
ripping fucking daisies.
that weasel ain't gonna dance again.
How high am I?
You are walking down the string of a guitar as it dangles in the hands of a master player. And does it look like you? I don't know, but you should roll a wisdom check.
Yeah, that always goes well. Four.
Okay. You notice the dark space within the guitar and think that there's probably some wicked cool sounds hidden in there. As you leap
Yes.
in, you hear a snap behind and a hiss of a whisper as you realize you might have accidentally fallen into the nightmare scape.
Bad trip.
Oh dear.
Fuck. This
Brandon Thighmaster.
You're now in an after-school drug special.
after school drug
And
special
bingo for the dare program.
party with Silas.
I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey.
All right, completely oblivious of the sure doom that all his companions are heading towards. Roll a performance check. I got own this dance floor. Ugh, 12.
Dance floor's owning you, babe.
Yeah. You're doing all right. Again, you're still just in that pretty average cut in a rug range, but doing fine.
It's just trying to figure out how a cat dances.
Yeah, you're figuring it out.
Okay, all right. I'll get him. I'll show them all. All right, let the other people carry on fucking up.
All right, Bjorg, you are now striding across the field of flowers that also bloom petals made of blades. Roll me a wisdom check.
Ah. Yes. That would be a 4.
Oh, you decide to eat one of the fragrant flowers and taste the blood of a fallen
tasty.
foe. Oh, it tumbles you down into the grass where the roots pull you deeper and deeper into the earth, and you think, this might be a nightmare space. I might have messed up.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, the earth tastes like eating me.
Close.
All right. Klaus would like to. All right, Klaus is going to go back here by the cat and the weasel, and that'll take my movement. For my action, I would like to stealthily jump into the catnip.
You're going to try to jump. It's not a pile, it's two broken halves of a sphere. It was like a stuck together ball, and then he cracked it open. So,
All right.
that would be
my plan.
potentially I mean, you could do it. I might have to make you roll damage as I'm thinking about it. That definitely feels like that's a damage situation.
Do I think I could damage or not? Do I feel like I could burrow and hide?
Into solid ball? No, there's definitely not enough for that. It was small enough
You're
that the cat
planning to
could
burrow
hold it in
in
his paws, and the cat's not that much bigger than you.
Hide in a pile of
then,
cocaine.
With a pile of cocaine that you could fit in your hand.
That was the plan.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
All right.
Was it? Was it a good plan?
Well,
I'm
it's
thinking
a
there's like a
plan.
litter box full of it. All right. Well, yeah. All right. I still want to go with stealth. That's who I am.
Very perfectly fine.
When nobody's looking, I just want to take a big fucking bite of it.
All right, roll me a stealth, and then roll me a sleight of hand.
All right.
We'll be very loose with the word hand for this one.
All right. Stealth 23.
Excellent.
Sleight of hand 23.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
While the cat is just kind of laying there and looks over to check on Bjorg, you just casually walk by and take a big old bite of that.
Oh
And
man!
You make it a few steps.
I fucking succeeded.
Yeah, and then you collapse. Not in a bad way. You just ate a bunch of drugs away. I mean, this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's success.
Yeah, this is pretty much the goal I assume you were hoping for if you chomp a big bite of drugs.
This still
Power
might
suit.
involve a lawsuit against that cat, though. We'll see
All
how it
right.
goes.
So as we are about to shift back to Stallion of the Gods' turns, all the weasels are yelling. There's some sound from the bartenders motioning, and you hear from the stage, "Oh no, looks like somebody's trying to bring the party down. Can't be having that so early in the night. We're gonna need our bouncer to come around. In the meantime, y'all keep on grooving with Electric Bat and the Rock Turtles."
It's really hard to
And-
dance to that.
Then you hear the rumbling.
Oh shit!
I probably
mean-
don't.
Let's see if excellent. I mean, I couldn't have this old buddy and not bring him back. He was too much fun.
Oh god!
Jesus.
Oh no.
From the giant pit of worms
Oh, I tried so hard to stay out of that worm pit.
comes bursting a familiar giant centipede. Hey! Looks like somebody's killing the vibe. And his many, many, many legs and pincers are all kind of wiggling directly in your area, Stallion of the Gods. You gonna be cool, or do you need to go? Stallion of the Gods, your turn.
Bring it.
Oh god!
God.
Oh
damn it.
Jesus.
Okay.
While he's watching me, I will stomp on the weasel while facing him.
Wow.
Roll me
We're
a perception check, Stallion.
17.
Nice. You notice that those weasels also got a turn.
Well, if that guy was disengaging, shouldn't I have gotten an up attack?
Nope, that's what disengaging means. You
Ah.
don't get an up attack.
Hey, Klaus, come back. I think you made a mistake. They're all pussies.
So I guess that's a no. Okay, well,
Pretty
since you made me
aggressive no.
look it up, go ahead and choose a choose how you want to respond to a grapple.
Athletics.
Okie dokie, roll in athletics.
16.
Is it just... Oh, no, he gets the skill, too. All right, cool. All right. He swings in close and attempts to lightly pick you up, and you duck down. And he shakes his head and he says, "Don't make this hard."
That's what she said.
Oh no.
All right.
Too late, friend.
Fendingo, you are swimming through your own insecurities. There are visions of a Fendingo who can't play, a Fendingo who's lost his charm, a Fendingo who's lost his looks.
So
And-
I understand that all of this is completely impossible.
Well, let's see how that wisdom check does, why don't we?
I think the lower my wisdom, the less insecurities I should have.
That is a theory.
Good, because I'm not one to that motherfucker.
You're like, all right, if I swim into Ugly Fendingo's dick hole, clearly that's the way out of here.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well,
This is a bad trip.
Ugly
Yeah.
Fendingo, I am like that freshwater worm. It swims
Oh God.
And
Fendingo
kills
goes...
You know,
from the
Another layer
inside
down.
out.
do you know one thing about this is like every time we take a long rest from now on, or a short rest, he's gonna, as a bard, recount this story endlessly about swimming into his own dick hole in a drug trip he had. So it's not just a bad trip for him; it's a bad trip for all of us.
Well, sharing's
We will
caring,
experience this
motherfucker.
forever.
Mm.
I don't like this carrying.
Bad caring.
Well, Brandon Thighmaster, it is your turn to see what you can do on that dance floor.
I just want to dance. It's all very distracting. There are cosmic dickholes. There are earthquakes, distractions. It's all very hard to dance to. Also, I'm a cat. I'm not quite used to that. But let's see what we got. A 5. He just lies down on the dance floor.
Brandon Thighmaster attempts to break dance and does like the spin thing, and it does not work. You get
Cats
stuck
don't always
halfway
land on their
on the
feet.
spin.
Yes.
All things
He tries-
considered, getting my ass kicked by this giant monster is probably the best deal.
I mean, Brandon's really
pretty
just
drunk.
having an okay dance session.
But it's not a perfect 10 session, so it's the worst outcome out of all of these people.
Bjorg.
Yeah.
That's right, you fell into the nightmare scape as well. So you are now swimming through just a field of dead flowers. And they are rotting and they are falling all around you because of you, because of all the blood you spilled on their soil. You monster.
No!
Roll me a wisdom check.
My orchids, my petunias, my... That's the 10.
All right, with a 10, you realize, wait a minute, you're a Northman, and you plant Northman flowers, and Northman flowers are nourished by blood.
Yes!
And you burst your way out
I
of
will
the...
feed these roses!
With that realization, you burst your way out of the underground, and you're back in the field of flowers.
Ah!
And that is where you will end your turn, because you'll have to succeed a
I
wisdom
have
to advance.
conquered these petunias!
Klaus.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Is this where the tech finally fails us?
I'm sorry. Did you want me to do something?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah,
You are tripping. I was waiting for you to respond to make sure you were
Right.
there. Yes, you have also
Okay.
eaten a tremendous amount of drugs. So you are running along a counter as a weasel, and there's just a bunch of gold everywhere. Roll me a wisdom check.
oh. All right. And that's just hitting wisdom, correct?
Straight wisdom. There were many different challenges available at this setting. Many of you picked the drugs. Oh,
You
Oh,
met us, right?
double nat ones.
wow.
Come on in,
Damn.
Klaus. The stoner's fine.
You
No,
see a
I scored my free drugs. I'm happy with today's game. Bring whatever.
you see a gigantic sack of gold. Like, you're like, oh man, that looks like amazing. That's so much money. And while deep down some part of you realizes that isn't this a dream, and also even if it wasn't, there's no way you can pull that much gold, but double natural one does not give a shit. You grab it and try to yank it, and it falls on top and crushes you into the nightmare scape. Man.
This doesn't sound so bad.
This is a wild party. All right, Stallion of the Gods, you and the Giant Centipede are just going on the same turn, but you can go first.
All right. Well, I use my Channel
Oh,
Divinity
wonderful.
Abjure Enemy feature.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I stand there and I look intimidating as fuck. He has to make a wisdom saving throw, and if he misses, he is frightened of me.
Abjure Enemy. Let me check that.
And if he makes the saving throw, it's saving throw 14. He's still his speed is halved if he doesn't make it. Or if he doesn't make it, sorry.
That is a mind affecting one.
It's a channel. Hold on, I got it here. It's a Sacred Oath feature.
Yes, but the effect itself is...
Doesn't say.
Hang on, I gotta find it. What's the name for that one?
Abjure Enemy.
Abjure Enemy. Okay. Using your channel divinity, this creature may become frightened. Okay. Being frightened is a specific. Okay, there we go.
I'm trying to intimidate the purple worm.
Okay. I guess we can. You said there's a other component into it. This part's not really going to matter, but oh well.
God damn.
Oh well, I wrote it. Hang on. It truly doesn't matter, but hang on. Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, it's still slowed. That's
Okay.
something.
Seeing as you now have attempted to strike back, the bouncer is going to be a little more aggressive with this grapple. He's going to use all of his arms, giving him advantage.
All
right.
He does have a lot of arms.
He has a centipede amount of arms. But you still get to roll for either...
Athletics again.
Athletics. All right, roll it up.
17.
Nice. That time I did roll the 23. I can roll again, but advantage, it doesn't matter. Okay, Stallion of the Gods. You have been plucked from the ground. And as you dangle in the air, I will look up how throwing someone works, and we will deal with that on your next turn. Fendingo.
Yeah.
You are really deep in the nightmare space now.
I don't know. I'm in my own dick. That seems like all right.
And in it you find the deepest root of your own security.
Yeah.
That time you shit your pants at Bard School. That's right.
Dude.
You're reliving it. It wasn't the shitting that made it so bad. It was the fact that you got the throbbing erection midway through. They just wouldn't let that go.
Bruh.
We've all been there.
It happens to everybody.
Oh. Roll me a wisdom
Is it
save.
perhaps that
A
Klaus
wisdom
and
save?
Fandingo went
Or a
through the
wisdom check,
same childhood experience, but it just went very different ways?
4.
Okay, you sit there and you decide, you're like, all right, there's only one way out of this. The dick hole wasn't the escape. It's gotta be the ass. So, as has been foretold for every writer for the beginning of time, you go up your own ass. And you basically, I think that's the end of your drug trip, basically.
And every musician, to be fair, at some point.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an appropriate ending.
Every artist.
Brandon Thighmaster.
Look, it's been a mediocre experience. All
For everyone
I want to
watching.
do
I will let you know
is
we're
to
running
be
up
the-
on time, so you're probably going to have so many actions left.
Drew, I just want to be the best at everything, including
Okay.
this. So performance check.
Performance check!
Oh no! No. It's really hard to be the best at everything when you guys are being such dicks.
Yeah, it's our
I was the
fault.
best at what I did
Yeah.
today.
Let's see you swim up your own asshole.
Well, if I rolled a better performance check, John, maybe I would.
Some of us are naturally talented, bitch.
So you think you fun. All I'm saying is you passed out in the drug bin, like just shitting yourself. That's what it looks like outside the drug trip.
At least I'm getting beaten up by a massive giant monster. You just can't step.
It's all very distracting.
You just can't step to the right.
You want to talk about distracting?
It's
The
slight to the
Discord
right,
chat
actually.
has now reclassified the term MILF as Monk I'd like to fuck and decrete that as your next t-shirt design.
Well, I'll have to roll a performance check on that as well.
Well, Bjorg, you are wandering the field of sword flowers once more. Roll me a wisdom.
Must saunter on. That is a 16.
Excellent. You continue through the field of sword flowers and climb the tree of staves, riding it up into the clouds, where mighty dragons made of shields are flying around. So, which shall you mount? Roll me a survival check.
All right. That's a 9.
You find us, I don't know, I guess a shieldy one? I kind of backed myself into a corner with that. It's a bunch of tower shields. It's a big dragon made of tower shields there. And that's the one you pick to fly upon.
Yes!
Gordon is here. Klaus!
All right, Klaus is, I don't know, Klaus is fucked. What do you got for me?
Oh, right, sorry. You are also in the mind space, and you fell into the nightmare. Oh, you fell deep into the nightmares. Yeah. Oh, man. So now you are just running through a place with no gold, no food. Like, everything looks shitty and cheap and broken, and there's nothing worth stealing. Roll me a wisdom check.
Weasel bitches.
Oh my god.
You're going to have to get up to the non-nightmare side for that.
Well, this isn't going to do it. Klaus rolls a 7.
No, with the 7, you decide to, if everything looks poisonous and bad, there's like an old rat trap, and you're like, I bet I can take this thing, and it'll lead me into the next snap. And you're snapped deeper into the nightmare first.
You asked your own dick for a date, and it said no.
All right.
I bet I can fuck this rat trap.
Heads up, y'all, since we are doing a live game and we want to do questions afterward, I'm going to call this final round.
All right.
Just be aware. We usually find a more natural breaking point, but with a live episode, we're a little bit constrained by the format. So just a heads up. Stallion of the Gods, do you want to try to do anything before you are flung through the air? I know you have certain abilities. Be aware that grappled does limit you in some capacities, I believe.
Oddly enough, all my abilities I've used up for the day, so...
Oh, no. Oof. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. He's throwing you out of the party. But because you are all in a 30-foot depressed crater, and he's hurling you over his shoulder, you're not going to take as much falling damage because you're starting and then you're getting tossed onto a higher point. So you're only going to take, let's say he's going to throw you 50 feet, but then you'll only drop 20 to land on the crested edge. So we'll say 2d6 of damage.
Hello, bird in hellfire!
All right, 9 points as Stallion of the Gods is hurled bodily from the party.
It was always going to happen. It was always going to end this way.
Inevitable as the march of time itself, which I
Stallion
can see
of the Gods
through.
is blasting off again.
Somebody yeeted the fuck out of the Stallion of the Gods.
Fandingo, you are you're done, man. You're in the comatose part of the drug trip. You went too far into the nightmare scape.
Bruh.
You're talking like the cat at this point. You and the cat are the same. All right, Brandon Thighmaster.
Meow.
If you had one chance.
Fuck it. One opportunity.
You got
Come
one
on,
shot.
spaghetti. Oh, fucking 12.
It's back to the best you ever did. You're back to that 12. You're like, this is my groove. This is where I live.
I hate the animal kingdom and everything in
The
it.
height of mediocrity.
Oh, all right.
I'm a fucking background dancer. This is hell. This is hell.
Bjorg Bjornsson,
Hello.
you have ridden the shield of dragons to the castle of your ancestors. Roll me a wisdom
Oh!
check.
Ten.
Oh man, weirdly, all of the Facebook chat just populated on my window at once. That was weird. All right, so the wisdom check is a 10, and that will
Yep.
get you deeper into the cavern, where you find a sanctum of your ancestors looking down upon you and a sense of peace. There, you didn't ascend to the highest levels of enlightenment, but you had a good trip overall.
Mm.
All right.
I'm sorry for that one guy that I headbutted to death.
And Klaus.
Not
I
all
was
the
only
other
a
ones.
child.
Just that one guy. Not all the other guys.
Actually,
I'm sorry
while-
about any of the others.
While Klaus is deciding on his final round of, I guess, deeper into the nightmare sphereness, I will point out that we do take questions at the end of this, and that's what we're going to be cutting off for. So if you have questions you would like to ask us on this live event, please throw them into the chat, be it on Facebook or YouTube. We are doing our best to watch both. So y'all can fill that out as we are finishing up our final round with Klaus, who has... Oh, let's see. You've been crushed by gold. You've been crushed by a rat trap.
All right, listen.
All right, you are in a jail. You are in a jail trying to sneak your way out.
I want him to get
All
crushed by his own dick.
Like,
Roll me a
it's-
wisdom.
it's down to the wire here. So, like, I don't even care anymore. If it's a ferret or a mink or whatever, I'm open to it. I rolled a 19.
Okay, you are so dedicated. You're like, no, I'm going to find the part of this dream where there's something for me to have sex with. And your willpower, you just find like a hole in the ground. You're like, no, this is all fake. None of this is real. None of this is real. So I can control it. I am the Neo. I am the Matrix. And you burst back out of that first scene. And what the hell? You rolled a 19 and we're ending. You find some imaginary female weasels.
Hey there. I can. You know what? I can suck my own dick, but I choose you.
Wow! Jesus!
There's a
Oh
pickup
my
line.
god.
If
That
that's
was the
not a
that was
closing
the
line, I
culmination
don't
of
know
your-
what is.
The culmination of your transcendental experience.
Oh my goodness. So that is
Jesus.
game, but as you know, we take your questions at authorsandragons. Wow, we're not doing the live blog. Wow, I really just straight up went into the bit. Jesus Christ. You can tell we do this a lot.
Habit.
Very
5
much
years,
have
man.
it. Yes, very much have it. And while they take the first question, I am going to kill my video and go sneak off to pee very fast. But I'll be listening.
There you go.
Me.
Also, the
But
part
take off
we
this
edit.
fucking mask because it is really friggin' hot.
Yeah, this is
Rick!
yeah, where are
You're
the
safe.
we have the Discord questions.
I guess the YouTube questions. If we can find them.
We do have a few Discord questions.
Alright, who's leading off? Oh my god.
All right,
Uh,
I have at least 2 here. Actually, 3.
All right.
You
Yours,
list out.
Well, we got a donation question on the YouTube. It's not really a question. It's damn, Bevin has been holding the weasel like that whole time from Filth Planet. And yes, this is how dedicated we are to this fucking nonsense.
So donate.
Remember that.
So that Bevin can take the weasel off his dick. Finally.
Oh,
Oh,
you thought that was his hand. Okay,
You've
sorry.
learned.
Yeah, you thought.
All right, that's all we've got for.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
I'm
That's all
not
we've got for
showing.
top
I'm not
chats on
telling
YouTube.
you.
all right, all
So
right.
what do we got,
for
Rick?
some Patreons.
Let's see.
All right.
We've got. Oh,
So-
nice.
I don't fuck know, or Dante Rowe asks, what is your favorite?
Are you having a stroke?
Reading this, reading
His
these
name.
these syllables, I kind of am. So he asks, what is your favorite brand of liquor? I need to know so I know what to bring for next year to give each of you.
Ooh.
That's such a complex question.
I'll
though.
tell you what, I'm not
Shooting or
really
mixing?
hardcore on the spirits, so I tend to go for Sambuca. It's nice and easy,
There we go.
quite an easy flavour. You can have it as kind of a double and sip at it, or you can just set it on fire and neck it. It's a nice, predictable, easy spirit. It's a good time. You don't have to get too serious with it. So Sambuca.
I am a big fan of Baron Jaeger honey liqueur. Not the blended whiskey, the honey liqueur specifically. That is really good, really fucking good. It's like someone took mead, amped up the alcohol content, and made it taste even more like honey.
I'm more about
have-
Ciroc vodka with
ahead.
cranberry juice, because the Ciroc's vodka made from grapes, so it works better with the citric acid in the cranberry juice.
Ooh.
You
And you
can
know,
have
heat
you can have fun Bevin for like 10 minutes, and then obnoxious Bevin that gets punched and thrown out of wherever you are, and then falls asleep. Or you can stick to beer. I choose Bud Light.
The finest of liqueurs. You realise you don't have to be the weasel anymore, man. Okay, this is the question part.
He never had to
He
be a
will-
weasel. I think you're misunderstanding this, Steve.
I made these goddamn headphones today. I'm being the weasel.
No, he had to
Nope.
be the weasel, Drew.
Here in New
Had
Jersey,
Commitment, man.
here in New Jersey, we like our banana daiquiris, so any type of rum is fine.
That's a typical New Jersey drink, I hear.
You are Snooky. This is what happened to Snooky.
She
Get
became
old,
Rick.
fat, and bored, and bald.
I thought you guys
I mean,
drank
you-
piss out of the gutter.
I
Like
love a good
that.
flavored vodka, like a Deep Eddy lemon or a Deep Eddy grapefruit. Like, oh man, that's some good shit. You can shoot it or mix it. We're talking liquor. I'll take the Deep Eddy flavored. That's probably a pretty good one.
I had a
Or
terrible experience with
Firefly
flavoured
sweet tea
vodkas.
vodka.
Also solid.
Any
It does sound-
You
Any
can just
flavoured
drink that
vodkas.
shit over ice and fill up a red
Yeah.
Solo cup and go to town.
I get a reactionary fucking gag reflex from the even mention of flavoured vodka. Nice black Sambuca. That's all you need.
Steve's living his best
Salmiakki.
life.
Salmiakki is the only liquor I've ever had that tasted like salt and heat.
That
Gold
doesn't
tequila's
sound
number one.
good.
Was that
Like,
good?
I'm gonna be honest.
Clearly,
with you.
you've never had semen.
Put that in a shot glass.
How
Not
drunk
back
does
at
the
a dozen
hobo
others.
you're jerking off have to be?
So salmiakki is
Not
actually
too
it's
drunk.
a Finnish. It's a Finnish candy. It's like basically a dark licorice that's really salty, and they made a liquor out of it. It's basically like it's like salty licorice booze.
That sounds fucking
That
awful.
sounds terrible.
Sorry, Jeff. Gotta stop you. Semen is also a Finnish candy.
God damn it! God damn it! Oh fuck!
All right, I'm thinking we're done with that
Fucking-
question.
No, stop it. We're all going home now.
We're not going to top that.
No.
Jesus.
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, so I've been keeping an eye on the YouTubes, and we've got some, but there was one from the Discord I did want to grab. It had a lot of one-ups. Highlight of the past 5 years of the podcast. That seems like a pretty good one to have on our 5-year anniversary episode. And call out Aaron/Tiggy for that one, because that's a great one.
There's a similar question I asked years ago, and my answer's not changing. One of the hardest laughs I've had in my life was, and it's one of those things where it just hits you at the right time in the right way, is when the dick water. When Drew said something about you take that back and do it right. I don't know. I couldn't breathe.
I remember the word dickwater. I do remember that.
Yeah, I do. I did. That sparked something, but there's been so many instances like that. I'm not sure which vaguely dick water incident it was.
My favorite encounter that we've ever had were the lightning squids.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, White Lightning Squid is great.
I always think back of one of the most quintessential moments of this podcast as you all just destroying those wolf carcasses and calling it skinning. Just bludgeoning and cutting up and just fucking wrecking these corpses. And like, yeah, we're skinning them. You're just pulping them.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments to do.
It's lovely when the roles line up with the idiocy. You can't plan shit like that.
Yeah.
You know how people always say something wacky happens saying, oh, you can't write that. And they're lying because you can. But that kind of...
We do.
Yeah, we do. Frequently write that kind of shit. But to just kind of be in that, I guess, anything can happen scenario, but the worst and most amusing things happen, seems to happen in our game quite a lot. But I think, the wolf carcass is perhaps the purest example of the stupidest thing happening because of the rules of the game. There's not much we can do about it. Yeah. And it was also, I guess, like my first episode. So a wonderful introduction into the world of Dungeons and Dragons and what would be the next 5 years of absolute nonsense for me.
I'm gonna go with the Judge Hungry episode. That whole courtroom scene is one of my favorites. One of my favorites in the entire thing.
You did a special introduction to that, yeah.
Especially Fandango referring to Silas as a paladin of Thorax.
I'm going to step
away about that. That's...
I'm going to step away from the game because... No, go ahead.
Sorry. No. I was just saying that was the Fandango Returns episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And I didn't do an intro because we were keeping it from the audience until I showed up in game.
Yeah.
So we skipped. Nice. I didn't do an intro for that episode and just showed up.
We should plan things more often. It works.
I don't know. This seems to be going okay.
What I was going to say is I'm going to step away from the game because there's so many great moments in the game, and I think we made this public, so hopefully people know what we're talking about. But our very first Q&A mimic, because that just went off the rails so quickly and so awesomely. It was just a great time.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what the mimics are...
Is that the one where like John was killing dogs in his backyard? Or?
Yeah. The solution to every problem is blind it and throw it into John's neighbor's backyard.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We have a donation question from Sarajan X, who says, if you could have a celebrity actor as a guest to play with you guys, who would you pick? Obviously, Silent Vin Diesel is just a given, so we can skip over that one. I mean, he's already with us, so we don't have to. We have to burn one, like making him feel okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna burn the other obvious answer, Bruce Campbell.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean,
That's a good one.
he'd be excellent. He just, if you just had him on as Bruce Campbell, is essentially every role he plays is Bruce Campbell, and we love him for it. So
I think it'd be really fun to
That's
have
an
Dan
obvious
Harmon
one.
on. He plays D&D. He's done several of the shows I really enjoy. So I think Dan Harmon would be a really fun D&D guest.
I want Stephen
Yeah.
Colbert.
Oh yeah, solid.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert is an old school D&D nerd. Yeah, I want Colbert.
I'm gonna choose Donald Trump.
Oh Jesus!
no, you gotta admit that'd be a fucking great episode.
Yeah.
Would it not? Yeah.
It would be content.
It would certainly be content.
I'm pretty sure the Secret Service already has my address, so
There you go.
fine.
I'm gonna say The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
So that would just be a fun episode. If he spent most of it just mocking the shit out of us.
I mean, that's what
Well,
we do.
just being the Rock. You can just play around him being the Rock all day. Because, it's just a joy to be around that.
All right, I'm firing through these a little bit because we're running up on time, and we definitely want to plug our Power Hour that's coming later tonight. But first off, quick one for John from friend of the podcast, John Luther Davis. If y'all aren't aware, John Luther Davis does the art and the shingles covers and just so much stuff. Go check out his work. Super talented. We're so glad to have him. And he wants to know, John.
And a great way to check out his work is in the Chronicles of Calamity comic that you can still acquire on Indiegogo. And if you pledge at the print level, you get stickers.
Woo!
Oh, look at them stickers.
Look at
Fancy.
that sassy,
Good
a
stickers.
Judge Hungry sticker. You know you want it.
Stickers.
You know you do. So, John,
Okay.
quick questions. What's
You
the
know
cat's name? And then John Luther Davis wants to know, what's the cat's name for you?
It depends. When we take him to the vet, his name is Puck. When he's behaving as he normally is, his name is Shithead.
The secret name of all cats.
Yep.
Yeah. And his name for me is fucking Servant.
So, quick one that I think we can maybe talk about in general. Will the next con allow people to attend virtually? Mix in together and, allow more folks who couldn't attend in person. I think that's something we can confidently say we would love to do, but this is really hard to cobble together with all of us sitting at computers with direct internet access and mics up against our faces.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
a con
okay.
environment, it's a challenge.
It's
and
a wonderful
a lot
question.
of it will revolve around what the hotel will let us do and how. Last
Yeah.
year at A&D Con, one of the reasons we had limited microphones was because if we went over 4 mics in the ballroom, we had to have a union technician running sound every hour we were open, and they went into overtime after 6 hours.
There's
So-
also one big limiting factor, and that's hotel Wi-Fi tends to suck.
Yeah.
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had the
So-
technological capability and, the people around to help us do that, absolutely. We'd love to do that. But
We have absolutely
sadly we
talked about upping our video content game and bringing in some friends of the podcast to help us with our video production, not suck.
I will say, and I'll say this quite confidently because it's the same model we do for everything, that the more interest we get in stuff and the more financial interest we get in stuff, the more risk we tend to take. So if the next A&D con has like 1,000 attendees, yeah, we're probably going to fucking swing for the fences. But
Or if we come up with a different price for virtual A&D con attendees, and there's 1,000 of those.
We would love to do it, but the limitations of our own capabilities and what we can afford might make it difficult. But it's not a lack of desire on our end. It's just working within the limitations of what a small production has.
We always want to do what's cool, but sometimes we can't.
So one last question to close us out, and I think this is a great one because I know it will allow us to do a very targeted plug. So, and I definitely lost the person who asked it, but I think it was Whale Balls. I remember the question. I apologize if you're the one who asked this. If money was no object, where would we hold the next Authors and Dragons physical convention? And I brought this one up because the next Authors and Dragons physical convention in 2021 is, John?
It is at the Gaylord Hotel Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee. And it is next August, and you can reserve your rooms and buy your tickets. You can reserve buy your tickets by going to authorsanddragons.com, and the room block reservation code will be live next week on authorsanddragons.com. So,
Okay, Lord.
So let's apply the question to 2022. If money were no object, Disney World. I would fucking love to make you assholes do shit at Disney World and film it for video content, and I think it would be very juxtaposed and funny. But that would have to be a money is no object place to go.
Oh, this came actually yesterday with my wife because she was pointing out that there's a new Godzilla museum in Tokyo. So 100%
Nice.
Japan.
Is that where you can zip via into Godzilla's mouth?
Exactly.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to go
Yeah, for me-
with my garage.
No, that's a tourist destination, man.
if money's
I mean,
no object, I'm gonna say like Melbourne or Sydney.
Nice. No, take it down to the Australians, mate. They're always left out. They're right on the bottom of the earth.
And I could just hide out in New Zealand and never come back.
Oh yeah.
Have
Love
somebody
that
ship
place.
the cat later.
All right, folks.
I would say I would put it in England, just as throw a bone to all the UK fans out there. I know you're out there.
You're
We
talking
have
to your
talked about
sister,
that
Steve.
in the future,
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
maybe one day doing an A&D con in Europe. That was well before the world went wonky, but who knows? Maybe one day. All right, we are
Yeah.
really down to the minutes here. Did everybody go?
Joe? did you go?
I was gonna say I would have it. I would actually have it in Seattle or Tacoma, because I know we have fans in the area. It's local to me, and there's just a shit ton out here. I would love to unleash all of you on the Washington brewery circuit.
Oh, I
So either
love that whole
Bob's
area for
garage
brew.
or Joe's garage.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, folks,
Or
if you are
Steve's
watching
garage.
along, you might notice that the schedule has come to an end, but we still have something planned. At 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be doing a live drink-along power hour. You will see our faces. We will be doing shots of beer for an hour, but we obviously need some time to go change this over, slam some dinner, maybe, I don't know, do whatever drug will allow us to get through a power hour at this age. God hopes I find one. I got an hour to try. But we will be back on the... I think that one will be YouTube and Facebook, probably. Yeah, that one's fine. So, we will see y'all at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the After Hours Con celebrations. Until then, thanks for joining us on our 5th year anniversary game. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.